Hello, my friends. Welcome back to VY Min's Lovely Pets. Today, we're taking you on an exciting journey to explore cattle ranches in the United States. Let's dive into how millions of cattle are raised across this vast country. Currently, there are more than 700,000 cattle ranches in the US, with Texas, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma leading the way. Did you know the cattle industry in Texas has been thriving for over 300 years? With its favorable climate and expansive grasslands, Texas has become a paradise for cattle. There are over 70 different breeds of cattle in the US. Some of the most popular ones include Beefmaster, Longhorn, Hereford, and Angus. Among these, the Angus breed stands out as the most common sight in Texas grasslands. Every year, about 35.8 million calves are born in the US, with 11 million of them born in Texas alone. At birth, calves typically weigh between 60 and 80 pounds. On some Texas farms, calves stay with their mothers for about 3 months before they are weaned. At 1 to 3 months of age, calves go through a branding process. Branding helps ranchers identify their cattle if they get lost or mixed with other herds. Many ranches in Texas still use traditional branding methods, preserving a practice that dates back to the 1800s. Fully mature cattle, aged 2 to 3 years, are ready for meat production. Each morning, cowboys release the herds onto sprawling grasslands, allowing them to graze freely. According to statistics from 2020, the US has about 614 million acres of land for cattle grazing. Texas alone accounts for 130 million acres, making up 21% of the nation's grazing land. In addition to grazing, millions of cattle are fed with corn and grain to enhance meat quality. Interestingly, the amount of corn and grain consumed by cattle in the US could feed 800 million people annually. As evening falls, cowboys drive the cattle back to the farm to rest and stay safe from predators. When cattle reach the meat harvest stage, they are sent to processing plants. In 2020, approximately 33.3 million cattle were processed in the US, producing 27.3 billion pounds of beef. In the next part of this video, we'll take you to Australia to see how cattle are exported globally. Every year, Australian cattle farms export about 1.3 million head of cattle, with 80% destined for China. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey through American cattle ranches. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to VY Min's Lovely Pets. Let me know what you found most interesting about today's video. Goodbye, and see you in the next adventure.